Hi everyone, this is Jim Ross from 3 Mile Domination. This is the 3 Mile Domination show. We're going to do another vendor spotlight here. It's been a while, so we'll get back in the swing of things here. I got Ron Osborne. He's the area president for Arthur J. Gallagher and Company. How's it going?
Good. Thank you very much, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for making the time. Like I said, I like doing these kind of things when it's almost like a mini virtual roundtable type of deal. I saw you were at the recent SSA show doing a segment on employee-provided health insurance.
Right.
And that's something I get, asked quite a bit. And usually it ends up being, do you have health insurance? No. And that's usually kind of the end of the conversation. So when I saw you were doing that as a topic, I'm like, this could be useful. And if you don't mind, let's take a few minutes. We'll kind of do this like a virtual roundtable and go from there. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, take it away.
Well, the health insurance issue is a hot topic, and particularly in the storage industry. With the ACA or Obamacare that came about 5 years ago, it's changed the rules in the kind of the game in the health insurance business. For most states, under 50 is what falls into what they call small group or small group reform, which most probably storage owners fall in.
Sure.
And so they have two or three options. One is depending on how many employees they have, they could purchase small group insurance. The other option for particularly single owners or owners of a small number of facilities, they could allow their employees to go on the exchange, and the government exchange, and depending on their income level, many of them could get subsidies. It's tied to income, but for example, there's a set chart, and people can look that up based on the number of dependents and stuff. But a family of four making up to $90,000 can get a partial subsidy. And most families under that $50,000 range, a family of four, for example, and again, it's set based on your dependents,
Sure.
could receive a very high percent, 85+% of the health insurance plans that are available in those exchanges could be paid mostly in full. So there's different options and different routes. One of the things that's going on, as everybody's probably been hearing for this year, is the potential repeal of Obamacare,
Sure.
which so far has not happened. And at least as near as we can tell for the foreseeable future, the current rules are in place, and that's what we have to play with at current time.
Yeah, nothing's changed so far.
Correct.
Good. And as I was going to say, as far as I just put myself in the position of a manager, at a site, because most, mom and pop facilities, they don't offer health insurance, unless you get in a big group plan and have multiple sites, then it starts coming into play. But for the bulk of it, no, it's not an option. So as I say, if I'm a manager like at a site and I'm, of course, looking for health insurance, it's not offered by my employer. So it sounds like these subsidies are the way to go and get some more information that way.
They really are, and there's a lot of information online. One of the recent, changes that potentially could affect our business industry, as again some are probably aware of, is President Trump signed an executive order that allowed for, or will allow for, the rules should come out here by year end or the first of the year, a potential of association health plans, AHPs. And we could see the potential of those coming about. One of the national associations that I'm part of, the Store Local Group, has me looking into that currently. And with this new executive order, it's going to relax the rules that apply to health plans under Obamacare, the ACA, for association health plans. So they'll have more latitude. And once the final rules of that executive order come out here around the first of the year, we'll be looking at those for next year. That could make association type health plans for industry specific things available that could give another option. But currently, for many, particularly single owners or very few employees, the exchanges could be the best way to go to receive subsidies for what is a very expensive type of option under healthcare, as everybody knows.
No, I was going through that myself personally a couple of weeks ago, and kind of open enrollment happened up again. I was checking it out, so these subsidies sound interesting. And again, I just said look online. Honestly, I look online, I get confused. It's it's over my head, or I don't know what's going on. But it's almost too confusing. So, like with your services, I mean, do you recommend people can call you directly and get more information, or how does it work?
Since they're state, these ones with subsidies, these exchanges,
Yeah.
even though it's run by the federal government, they're usually handled at each state level.
Okay.
So based on the state a person's in, they can access those local state exchanges to be able to go online and receive and see what plans are available and what the subsidy would be by putting in the appropriate information that's required to determine what the subsidy would be. So it's kind of on a state-by-state basis,
Gotcha. Okay.
and that's what I'd recommend everybody do. Now, having said that, there's a fairly narrow window over the next several weeks and that people will need to do that to get on those for January 1 effective date, and if not, then most people would have to wait till the next year to do that. So now's the time to look into that for people that are interested in that.
Yeah, that's kind of why I reached out to you. We got to push this along because I know that a deadline is looming. So, I mean, honestly, that's why we're going to record this, and it's going to be coming out tomorrow. I want to get this pushed out as quickly as possible. Let people know. Yeah, if you're looking at getting insurance, and now's the time, and hopefully help you with the navigation of which way to go and how to get signed up and get the questions answered. So again, you say it's
exactly.
And you said it kind of depends on the state level. I mean, again, who do you even call in the first place to even get more information?
Right. You can call either contact somebody in the business locally.
Yeah.
You can many of these exchanges are run through the states has set up the exchanges for access through the federal exchange there, so you can check with the local Department of Insurance or Health and Welfare Department to determine that. Get on the state website, and they would give you access to that information on how to do that. It's pretty readily available. One of the things that I point out to people why that's so attractive, that where health insurance is such an expensive item, if you qualify based on your income and your family status and those things for some subsidy at all, why not do that because the taxes you're paying that go to support those subsidies,
Sure.
as opposed to not doing that and then paying very expensive health insurance on your own. If you have that choice, that's oftentimes a very good option to do. And for those that don't sign up for any health insurance, don't have any coverage at all, then they got to pay a potential tax penalty for not taking that plan.
Gotcha. Yeah, a little scary at times. So that's why I wanted to have you on and kind of talk about it and kind of demystify some of this stuff that's going on.
Well, that's the thing with the health insurance, as everybody knows, and you've kind of alluded to. It's a complicated arena that this whole ACA Obamacare stuff is in. It's not easy or simple, but you got to reach out to those that can help you through these exchanges, and they have call centers that can walk you through these processes. So they actually make available during the open enrollment period here, so that people can get help. So you're not going, I don't even have a clue how to do this. You can get help through those sources, and that's a great way to do that, so that you can find out and how to go about doing it. And I would encourage people to do that are in that situation.
Good. And again, this is a storage show, and I mean, we haven't even touched on this, but you're intimately involved in the self-storage industry yourself.
Yes.
So would you mind giving us any contact info if someone wants to maybe help you can point them in the right direction? Would you mind giving a contact info that they could reach out to you?
Well, yeah, I could do that. I'm not sure if that would be helpful for them in different states or different locales. But certainly, if that's what would help, I can give you, phone number or
something like that. Maybe they just put them in the right direction of what state to talk to or something like that. But
yeah, probably the best way would be to go to our website, Arthur J. Gallagher, and that way they could get to the right person, so that people aren't frustrated by figuring out where to go.
Yeah, spell that for us, Arthur. Just ARTHUR.
Yeah, or ajg.com. They can get to us that way.
That's better. Okay.
Yeah.
ajg.com. Got it. All right. Well, good. Well, thank you for taking the time and being on here. And like I said, hopefully people will listen to this and kind of jump on it, because the deadline it's looming. It's going to be here. You're going to blink. It's going to be here.
Exactly.
And like you said, once you miss it, you're kind of out of luck for the next year, right? I mean, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'll ring the bell as loud as I can, and we'll do the same to get people to take some action here. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Talk to you later. Thanks.
And bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks so much for watching. We'd love to give away free books that will help your self-storage business. To pick up your free copy of Self-Storage Domination, the actions you must take to dominate your competition, simply go to selfstoragedomination.com.